G'day everyone, Reef and VerdaVap dropping in to just give another little update. Actually, fairly big bit of news is we've finally been able to source a company to start prototyping some of these bimetallic snap action concave discs, which they basically provide a temperature indicator. So you put them inside the head of the device and they heat up, and then when it gets to the correct temperature they click, and then you hear the click and you go, cool, the vape is up to temperature. If anyone has the VerdaVap, you know what I'm talking about. It's that. So I found a company to help who will prototype some of these discs for us. So that's taken a long time to figure to actually find a company who will deal with like making these to custom specifications, with different like alloys and different levels, like they're concave to different amounts and all of that sort of stuff. But we've done it. We've done it again, boys. We've done it again. Anyway, onto another thing. So I've been working on this. And again, so the VerdaVap 1.5. The one that doesn't need the adhesive, that's on the way. That's it's orders sent off to the manufacturer. 45-day lead time I've been given, and I did the order around 5 days ago, so like around the 10th or so of April. And so this is what I've been working on the past few days. So this is basically the idea is the DynaVap. If you guys have a DynaVap, it's primarily a conduction vaporizer. There's a bit of convection heating in there as well. I mean, of course there is, but it's primarily a conduction vaporizer. And what I'm designing here is a cap to go on top of a standard DynaVap to turn it into a much more convection leaning vaporizer. So what it is here. So here is the standard DynaVap cap. Okay. To use as a temperature indicator. I mean, I guess for reference here, the DynaVap will slot over this piece here. In fact, let's just insert it right now. So let's just go slide and mate, click that, and then we'll mate that down to this surface down here, and cool, that's locked in place there now. So that's the DynaVap there. We'll slide her out like that. So you put your plant matter in there, then put my cap on, right? So you can see down here, you can see how this attaches here. You can see that these little ridges here. This is designed so the only surface area that's touching the DynaVap tip here is just these edges. Like, it's just biting it with these edges. There's no like flat metal to metal surface contact. So again, we're minimizing the conduction heating through the thermal mass on the top and down to the vapor chamber here. We're minimizing that conduction heating. So let's work our way up here. So you put the standard DynaVap cap on the top here. I'll just slide that up for now so we can have a look on the inside here. You can see it there. So actually what I'll do is I'll put it back, but then I'll right click it here and I'll just make it transparent so we can see right through. So you can see you heat up this portion here. On the inside we have a big ruby thermal mass. Just pull that out. So that, and then inside of that we've got an additional little twisty thing to just increase the airflow. Basically, what it is we're just increasing the air path around the ruby to make sure that the air. Okay, let's follow the air path in. So as you inhale through the device, you create a negative pressure on the inside of the device. Okay, and then that negative pressure is translated up here. Then you have your atmosphere that pushes in through these holes here. So you suck through these holes here, and it goes up here. And you can see this surface area here, these big surface areas here. They're designed with high tolerance to mate to the surface area of this ruby custom ruby sphere. And for you guys who watched the last video with the last version of this that I posted a few days ago, I don't know if you can tell here, but I've increased the ruby size by like 60%, so it's much bigger. The whole thermal mass here is much bigger. The air path is therefore longer, and I've added, to increase the air path again more, I've added this spiral. So let's just follow the air path the whole way through. So it gets sucked in through here, up along the side through these corridors, then gets up here, and then I think I'm going to design another piece in here, or have this piece sort of spiral around a little bit more in the top section, but the air comes in, spirals around, increases, turbulent airflow, and then gets sucked down through the middle, around the spiral, and then through the bottom and out. And then we hope by the time it gets to the end that it is fully up to temperature to vaporize, which I am going to bet that it will be. So yeah, that's what I've been working on the past few days. Pretty exciting stuff, especially the fact that it just works with a standard VerdaVap cap as well. So like I said, I'm working on, I've got companies, to prototype, testing my own temperature indicators for the VerdaVap and other vapes that I'm going to be building. But if we can just have this thing work with the VerdaVap cap and have something that just kind of turns the existing VerdaVap experience into something different, I feel like that might interest a lot of people, because a lot of people have VerdaVaps and a lot of people like accessories for them, and I feel like this would be like a kind of, I don't know, it's a unique thing. I don't think I've seen people do sort of this concept with like the total custom corundum shapes and things like that. So yeah, anyway, let me know what you guys think. Cheers.